Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. As I continue to teach through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory Grade 1 workbook, I now move on to the lessons in Chapter 9 where I look at the topic of tonic triads. Here we move on from discussing single notes to looking at chords and harmonies of 3 notes in all of the major keys that we've studied so far. The full lesson can be found on my Patreon channel if you visit patreon.com/Sharon Bill, and you can find the links to that in the cards and in the description box. Sample examples of that lesson will follow on after this little video. And once you're ready to take your ABRSM Grade 1 Music Theory exam, my book How to Take Your ABRSM Music Theory Exam will give you top tips on how to best prepare for your exam and also how to make the best use of your time on exam day to make sure you get the maximum marks possible. And you can find this on Amazon, and again you can find the links in the cards and in the description box below. Enjoy your studies. Bye. Correct. And this looks like it might be correct because it's sort of a similar pattern. We've got a sharp in the middle. However, we're in the treble clef here. And this bottom note is Every Good Boy. That's a B. And so D major tonic triad cannot begin on a B. So that's incorrect. That would be correct if it was in the bass clef. But it's in the treble clef, and so now that doesn't make sense. Here we're in C major and we're in the bass clef, and so of course our lowest note should be C, all cows, C, so that's correct. So there's our first, second, third is the next space, fourth, so we need the fifth adding, so we can tell that's the missing note there. It may have been that any of those notes were missing, so we need to make sure we start at the correct point and then build upwards from that. And so in the treble clef here, we're in F major. We know that because there's a B flat, but they've told us so here. That's what we need to make sure the triad is reflecting. And so the first, the tonic, should be the F. And remember, the space is spelled face, F-A-C-E. So there's the F. So there's our first. And then the second, third, we skip over to the third. Then the fourth we miss, and we want the fifth. And now we're asked to just connect which chord belongs to which label. And again, we're going to have the same clue. We're looking for the tonic to tell us which key we are playing in. And so here, our tonic, the bottom of the chord is Every Good Boy Deserves. We have a D, F sharp, A, which we know. We just visualize that, D, F sharp, A. That's our D chord. D major requires F sharps, and so we can be sure that we're correct. That's a D major tonic triad. We're in the bass clef for this one.